Like Uluru, Gari is one of those places that is incredibly well known, not just nationally but internationally. We have a huge amount of international visitors that come to see Gari every year. So what we're doing when we're respecting Indigenous place names is we're really respecting Indigenous culture. And you know, Australia has the oldest continuously living cultures in the world. It's the most unique thing about us as a continent and as a destination. So by honouring Indigenous cultures, by using those Indigenous place names, we're really raising up the culture and saying we're proud of it, and we're showcasing a unique part of our offering to the world. But as Butchulla tourism businesses grow and evolve, I think it provides a really unique experience for international visitors to be able to connect with country through a culture that is tens of thousands of years old, and understanding that it's not just a beautiful place, even though it is a very beautiful place, but also, you know, it's a place that can sustain populations. It has food, we have beautiful flora and fauna there, it has fresh water, all these sorts of things that I think make Gari really unique in Australia and around the world.
Gari doesn't mean, it's a feeling, it's an emotion, because it's the home of my ancestors. It's a home of me, regardless of generations. It just didn't belong, as people think, way back then. It's a living group of people whose home is Gari. In our creation stories, our stories handed down through generations, it's always been Gari and always will be. The experience the tourists will have now is just, it'll be something no one's ever experienced on Gari, because no one's ever had the chance to sit down with the Butchulla people and be shown the beauty of Gari. Not only shown the beauty, but the hidden spiritual belief. Why are we so connected to land? Why do we have special places? They will be given a meaning to those special places. And for them, the connection will be amazing. Yeah, the significance of it is people around the world will know that the Butchulla people fought and won to have the name of their home, their country, put on the world map as it should be, as per their creation story, Gari.
Gari means to me home. Home amongst my people, the descendants, the ancestors, the Mitiru, the traditional owners, and all that comes within Gari. It's our place, what we call home, Gari. We always abide by our 3 laws. So, Minyang Galangorgu Jakalambayam, which is, you know, about country. What is good for country must come first. Minyang Wa Yanang Wa Bunmali Danman is about, you know, do not touch or take anything that is here on country. It's there for a reason. It's there for the sacredness of our ancestors, and it's our duty to perform and to look after it as well. So do not touch or take. And our 3rd law, Wangayu Gamandu, Biralim Yin, Wumgan. So if you have plenty, you must share. So when we mean by sharing, it's sharing the values. It's about sharing the cultural assets that we still have here, and about us sharing the education of making sure Gari and the assets on country here at Gari is protected for the next generation. So it's spelt with, it's either the K or the G, because it's a linguistic term. You use either one or the other. So the K is like a silent K, as in no new or knife. Gutty, gutty, gutty.
Mittera! 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 Gary!
Mittera! Gomera! Yonday!
Gary to me means a reconnecting and a reclaiming of its originality, but also for the Butchulla people and myself, gives us strength and tangible evidence of who we are within this great country. I think what we should share with visitors is the richness and the culture of our peoples and what it means to the Butchulla people, and be connected as the Butchulla people are to it, to take that away. It's something you can't buy in a shop, but it is something that's given to people by the Butchulla people. Pronunciation of Gari, and the correct way to go is, it would be Gari. A lot of people get it mixed up with the word Kagari, which it isn't. It's Gari. We don't have a written language, but we do have symbols and lettering around that. So the correct pronunciation should be, to respect the land, is to understand it is Gari.
Gare in the nan me dojo more bedo no gare in the nan me gare in the nan me dojo more bedo no gare in the nan me dojo more bedo no gare in the nan me dojo more bedo no gare man marangai jagun ngan ko gare man marangai Jagon gun jango, Jaya manai jaya jagon gun jango. Kare in the name, Jojo mo behono. Kare in the name, Jojo mo behono.